Dogecoin is going literally insane as YouTubers are literally becoming millionaires overnight with Dogecoin. We have Dogecoin going up to about 40 cents, sitting around that 40 cents level before Doge Day, which is now trending on Twitter, where a lot of different people are discussing it. A lot of people are expecting Elon Musk to tweet about Doge Day. At the same time, we have companies like Webull that just talked to Benzinga, talking about how they are now beta testing Dogecoin and how it was the most requested cryptocurrencies that we add to the platform far and away. So right now, Dogecoin is blowing up. But at the same time, we just saw our first dump of Dogecoin. So I want to talk to you about what's going to happen over the next day, what I think could happen. Now, I'm going to give you the bull case and the bear case for tomorrow and talk to you about how Dogecoin dropped about 7% within 3 minutes tonight. Talk about the risks there. So stay through to the end to hear the more bullish case scenario and why this is Doge Day is actually great long term, but could be very bad short term. So 420 is expected to be Doge Day. Now, ahead of this, I do want to say there are a couple different things that you can do to get involved in this. First of all, Webull is beta testing this. So if you guys want to sign up for Webull, they're actually giving up to 13 free stocks. And the way I break it down here is they're giving 2 free stocks if you sign up using my link. If you refer someone else, you get 4 free stocks. And if you refer a second person, you get 7 free stocks. So how I'm reading it is 13 free stocks if you sign up and sign up to other people. So you can get access to trade Dogecoin in the future. Now, if you want to trade Dogecoin right now, you can sign up to use Voyager. This is an app that I use. I actually bought a little bit of Dogecoin. If you sign up and deposit $100, you can get $25 worth of Bitcoin. I believe that you just need $100 in the total account. Now, I hold stock in this company, stock of Voyager, and then I also hold money in here. Now, they also give a 2% interest rate on Dogecoin on Voyager. So if you're interested in that, definitely check out that link down below the video. Now, if neither of those are interesting to you, you can check out my merch store. So it's down below. I talked about my last video. It's not showing beneath the video, but if you click on the link and then go to apparel, you can find some of the merch here. We have sweatshirts, we have socks for Doge going up to the moon. But let's take a look at the first dump by Dogecoin. So we've been pumping recently, right? Obviously, we've been pumping up, and we saw a little bit of a dump today. So right around 8:30 to 8:40 tonight, we saw a dump. So we were sitting around 39 cents, 38 cents, and then within minutes, because this is 1 minute every time that I move over, it went from 37 cents down to 36 cents, down to 35 cents, down to 34 cents. We saw about $4 billion worth of market cap evaporate, just like that. So this is something that I talked about in my last video, but I'm not sure I talked about the risks enough, where a majority of Dogecoin is held in small amounts of wallets. So we can see over 65% of Dogecoins are distributed among 98 wallets across the world, while the single largest wallet holds 28% of all Dogecoins. Now, obviously, this wallet wasn't the one that dumped all their Dogecoin. Now, they could have dumped a little bit, but they did not dump all their Dogecoin. And 5% of wallets control 40% of the supply. So that's where there is some risk going into Doge Day tomorrow. If you are someone that controls, let's say, just 1% of Dogecoin, you have $500 million on the line, you're up significantly over the last couple months. I mean, this was a 6-cent coin. Now it's up 600%, 500%. So if you're one of those people that maybe put in 80 million, now you have 500 million a couple months later, it might make sense to take some off the table, right? So that is where the risk of Doge Day comes in. There's that buy the rumor, sell the news type of scenario where this could dump off. A lot of people are saying 69 cents by tomorrow. A lot of people are saying $1 down the line. And that's where there is risk with Dogecoin. Now, I want to give the other side of the argument too, which is that tomorrow is going to give Dogecoin more exposure than ever, right? We've never had that level of exposure with so many people talking about it today and tomorrow. We're going to get more tweets from so many different people that are in the space or that talk about Dogecoin. we're going to have a lot of exposure. It's being added to Webull. It's being added possibly to Coinbase in the future. There's a petition with over 100,000 people that say that they want Amazon to accept Dogecoin. We also might see Tesla adopt in the future. I know Elon Musk has talked about if some of the wallets, some of the large weighted wallets sell off some of their Dogecoin so it wasn't as concentrated, he'd look at accepting Dogecoin as payment. There's a lot of hype around this. Now, what I don't want anyone to do is have this go up to 70 cents tomorrow and buy in and try to make a quick profit. Now, of course, I'm not giving financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. But if you're watching this and you see that Dogecoin goes up 20 or 30% tomorrow, be very careful. If you are buying it now, that's one thing. I mean, that's still on the upper side of where it's ever been, right? We're at near all-time highs. But if it goes up 20 or 30%, I don't want you guys to be holding the bag as it sells off days after because maybe one person sells out. Like we saw just today, it went down drastically within about 3 or 4 minutes. $4 billion was gone. So I don't want you to do that and then sell off tomorrow thinking you were just going to turn a quick profit after it went up 30%. You buy it at 70 cents, it comes back down to 50 cents, and you sell off or something like that. This whole storyline kind of reminds me of GameStop. It's a little bit different in that GameStop was more fighting institutions than it was just a fun meme and something to have fun with. I mean, I don't think anyone gets screwed if Dogecoin goes up dramatically, but it reminds me that, people are looking for some place to put money, especially fun money where there's a storyline and it just continuously is going up. And it could eventually be negative, but it's fun in the process, especially if you're using a small amount of money, in my opinion. Now, I own a little bit of Dogecoin, just a little bit, because I wanted to try out Voyager, and I'm not selling it. If it goes down to 0 or it goes down to 1/10 of what I put in there, that's okay. I'm not buying Dogecoin because I think it's the best, safest investment over the next 10 years. But I'm buying it to try out Voyager, but then also to be part of it. I want to try it out. I have a small amount in there that I'm totally willing to lose because it's about $50 worth, along with some other altcoins that I want to try out. So if you guys are interested in that, you can definitely take a look at the link down below to Voyager to get that bonus. And you can start pretty much right away. I think if you sign up tonight, you'll probably be fine by tomorrow morning. You might be even fine tonight to start trading Dogecoin. If you guys want to check out the apparel, you can definitely check it out here. Or if you want to check out Webull and get some free stocks in the process, like 13 free stocks potentially, you can sign up with the link down below too. So I'm not trying to throw too much at you. I want to reiterate the fact that tomorrow could be a massive dump off in Dogecoin. So just be careful. If you are someone that's putting in a large amount of money, just know that it could go down. It could also go up. It could go up 50% from today to tomorrow. It could go up to 60 cents a coin or something like that. There's no way of knowing at this point. The good thing is it will bring more attention to the cryptocurrency. So over the long term, it will probably do better because of Doge Day being here. But there will also be, I think, a lot of people that if it dumps off will sell out and lose a lot of money on that. So just be careful. Know that this is good for Dogecoin long term. It will probably have a higher bottom price now because so many people will be holding it, just leaving it in their portfolios. Maybe $10 here, $50 here, $1,000 here, depending on who you are. And then they might just hold on to it for a long time. So over the long term, this is good, but short term could be some volatility for you guys. Thank you guys for watching. If you want to see my last video on Dogecoin, I go through a little bit more on Dogecoin and some other catalysts. You can check it out here on the end screen. Thank you, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for checking out those links down below. Bye.